beating me.
So in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and powder coat the rear diff on the 2018 L5P Duramax, but we're gonna go ahead and do it in the garage. That's why I have the stove in my little powder coating area, which is gonna get everywhere. We have two separate colors. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna go with. Is it gonna be a darker blue or I don't know, I think it's a royal blue, but we'll see what happens. They don't have to be exact match, but I want them to be a little close. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do this. Before we do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that rear diff cover, and we're gonna be installing a brand new one. And check this out, guys. This is from PPE. And I think what I'm gonna do is cover it in powder coat, wipe all of the powder coat off the cooling fins and the PPE emblem, I'm thinking. And then the rest of the housing will be that blue color. But hopefully I don't mess this up. We are giving away the 64mm 9-blade RDS turbo. All you guys have to do is go on truckmasterdiesel.com, pick yourself up a hat, a t-shirt, even a lift pump, sticker, key tag, something. Get entered in because we only have a few weeks left, guys. Check it out right here. This is a black rear diff, looks pretty cool. We're gonna put this truck to work, guys. I'm gonna get pre-transmission temperatures. PPE is claiming that this transmission cooler can lower the temperatures quite a bit, and I'm gonna put it to the test. Put a series of pulling trailers before the transmission cooler and then after, and I'm not gonna be hauling something light. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and pull the 35-foot gooseneck and put some big stuff on it, take it on some nice long trips, and really get a real world experience on what the transmission temperatures would normally be before and then after. So stay tuned, that should be the next video. I know it's sort of eye candy, but at the same time, those PPE rear diff covers, they actually do help dissipate the heat. And not only that, I think I'm about due. So let's go ahead and pull the plug and see what the oil looks like after 115,000 miles on this truck. Lovely piece. Love that they integrated the magnet on the back of it. That's pretty neat. All right, so 3/8 extension. There we go. Here we go. Ooh, not too bad. Look at that. Eesh. Make sure you guys stay on top of these intervals when you do the maintenance. That's not bad though. It's not horrible. This is 3/8. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna grab that. Looks nice and clean. That looks great. Not bad at all, actually. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and remove the rear end diff cover. All right, we're gonna go ahead and remove the bolts. There's gonna be 14 of them, 13 mil. All right, here goes nothing. Just really quick, just a side note, if you guys decide to do this, I like to pretty much hose this all down with brake clean. Probably a whole can is what you're gonna need, maybe two, just depends on how picky you really are. We've gotta clean the inside of this housing here. After this is all clean, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some compressed air, and I'm also gonna be cleaning the mating surface of this housing with a razor blade. But I wanna scrape everything off, make sure it's all smooth. So while that's draining, we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven. I went ahead and removed the plugs, of course, because they have O-rings. We don't want them to melt. This will be at 400 degrees once it's preheated. It's only gonna be in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. I will be using my Harbor Freight powder coating gun. It's pretty simple. I'll keep it at like 40 PSI. I'll go ahead and fill this little container with it. But let me show you really quickly how I do this. You know, this might be the right decision. This blue looks pretty good. A little darker. We don't need much. Once we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and tighten this up. Now this setup is only like $100. It's not that big of a deal. If I was a professional powder coater, then yeah, I'd probably want something a lot better than this. You're gonna wanna go ahead and hook up your ground. I like to just put it right on the pin. This is my little switch, and all I'm gonna do is foot press it when I'm pulling the trigger, and it's gonna static the powder right to the part. Check it out. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna go ahead and coat the rest of it. It's gonna get nice and dusty in here. And then when I'm done, I'll go ahead and put it on the rack and show you guys what it looks like. And we are gonna go 400 degrees. Let that preheat for a second. All right, that's what it looks like. And I missed it. I just, a little nick. 15 minutes, no peeking. I'm impatient, I wanna open it right now. So while we're waiting for that to finish in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and pull it out when it's done. We're gonna go ahead and unbox something that just came in the mail and I'm so pumped about it. This product is made by Rattan Pathfinder. This is the ST, which is a step through, and this is the regular one. I told the company when they sent it to me to surprise me. So we're gonna go ahead and open them up right now. And watch till the very end because we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna take it on a little trip and maybe do a couple burnouts. We'll see what happens. Whatever's your favorite. You can pick your favorite color. I'm not sure what color these are. All right, you ready? So this is color number 1. I'll put these together really quick for you.
Is it orange or red?
Ooh, it's lava red.
Red.
Look at that. Oh. That is sweet. That is a cool looking color. Nice. All right.
Well, that's probably your color.
We'll find out once we put the bikes together. Mm-hmm. And then the second one, let's go ahead and open that one. We gotta hurry up, that powder coat. It's gotta get finished. I'm gonna say white or green. Not sure.
If it's white, it's mine. Ooh. Oh, it's green.
So let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and open these boxes, put everything together, and show you guys what we have here. It took me about 30 minutes to put them together. But I guess the big question, what bike do you want?
I'll ride that one.
Why this one?
Because this one's the easy one to get on. You can just
step over.
In. And this one, you have to throw your leg over.
Ah,
so,
okay.
I like that one.
So once we finish the truck, we're gonna go ahead and take these on a rip.
Hey, don't crash it. Don't do a burnout with it.
We'll do a burnout at the end of the video.
Already trying to break the thing.
Sorry. So basically it has an LCD screen. It's got the headlights on it. Big old fat 26-inch tires. I smell some burnt rubber already. The rated peak power on this thing is 750 watts to 1200 watts. It goes up to 65 miles on one charge. I don't know how true that is. I guess we'll find out, right? See how you got this?
Yeah.
You can either have them like that or you can lock it so it doesn't go anywhere.
Why would you want to do
Or you can
that?
make it comfortable.
All right, let's go.
No, it's a good looking bike though. It looks good on you. I think it was a good pick.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yep.
Well, I gotta finish the truck first, so let me go ahead and get that wrapped up. Watch till the very end. We'll go ahead and take it on a little test ride. And I don't know, maybe we can get up to 30 miles an hour. We'll see what happens. Now, you can go.
Stop doing that. Get away from me.
Okay, so I just turned the oven off and we're gonna go ahead and open it up for the first time and see what this rear diff cover looks like. Come here, guys. I actually have them here because I need a real opinion, okay? What they think. Back up, it's hot. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Stop. There you go. All right, here we go. I just painted it. What do you think?
It looks pretty, yeah.
It looks pretty. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this back a little bit. All right. Man, that looks so good. Nice and shiny. It's actually darker than I thought, which I was expecting. You see this color blue right here?
Yeah.
All right, honest opinion. Is it about that blue? Or is it too dark? Or is it too light? What do you think?
It's
What do you think?
blue.
It's too blue?
Yes.
That's too blue. That's too blue, guys. It's too dark. What do you think, Julie?
It's too dark.
It's too dark. Ah, I struck out. So this is rather embarrassing. I was actually thinking about not adding this part to the video, but I'm gonna do it anyways. But here's the problem. This is a huge problem. The bolt holes do not line up when I put this on. You see what happened? I ordered the wrong one. This is actually for a 2020 plus L5P Duramax. I have a 2018. The bolt pattern's different. It's still 14 bolt, but it's a different pattern, different style. So I reached out to the guys at PPE, told them about my little mistake. They are super awesome and gracious, and they basically just sent me one next day smoking. So this is actually 2 days ahead now on this video. Here's the problem, I just powder coated. It's not like I could send it back or anything. So I have a 2020 L5P rear diff cover that I have no need for. What I'm probably gonna go ahead and do is just cabinet blast it really quick and then respray over it. If you guys think I'm joking, Here we go. We've got 2 minutes left. Oh man. A little discouraged doing the video, but if you look really closely, when I was wiping this down, when I was wiping these fins down, some of the powder coat actually dropped on the powder coat, and it actually looks really hideous. Let's see how this turns out. I'm sure it's gonna look way better. I actually spent a long time on this to make sure that these fins were right. I'm sure it's not perfect, but all right. So, we are done, guys, and it is hot. Yeah, that looks so much better. Looks way better. I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry. It's probably gonna take an hour or so, maybe 2. And then we'll go ahead and get this put on there. I actually have a high capacity transmission pan. Again, PPE. I should have powder coated that. That would have been cool. But it's been under there since I've owned the truck. It actually looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and remove the drain plug on the oil, get that out of there. Of course, remove that filter. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a nice AC Delco filter and an AC Delco fuel filter. So one thing I always do, pop the hood, take that oil fill cap out so you can exit all of, or most of the oil, should I say. One more quick thing here, always important. This is so easy, guys. Try not to pay people to do this. You're gonna go ahead and remove this canister right here. This is your fuel filter, only for the L5Ps. On the other Duramaxes, of course, it's on the passenger side. I used to work at the dealership, and removing and replacing these are very expensive. I think it's a little over $100 when you can just buy the part for like 40 bucks and screw it on yourself. And it comes with all the O-rings, everything you need. But let's go ahead and remove that right now. I actually did a YouTube video on this years ago at the dealership. Helped out thousands of people with this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and just loosen it up a little bit. Go ahead and get the kit. There we go. Go ahead and remove this O-ring right here. That's garbage. Go ahead and get some of that extra fuel on the O-ring. Just put it right on. Good there. And then little end, that's the big end, little end facing downward. Plug it right in so it's nice and tight. You're gonna have this little itty bitty tiny O-ring right here. Just take it right off. And as always, AMSOIL. I also really like the Schaefer's product as well, but you guys let me know in the comments what kind of oil you use. But I always use synthetic on the diesels. They don't make this easy. This is rather simple. I went ahead and just took some gasket maker, went ahead and hung the studs right here. The studs are for the e-brake cable and I think the brake line cable as well. And I like to put my finger in there and just see how far down the oil's getting. We might need all 4 quarts. So we're on quart 3. The camera's on right now.
Oh, hi camera.
We're gonna need a little more. What are you doing?
Pretending I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Mrs. Truckmaster made her appearance. So what I'd like to do is fill it up until it starts to come out of this hole. And we should be topped off. And then one thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna lower the truck from the hoist, put a jack stand here on the floor, and I wanna tilt this axle so it sits like that. And I'm gonna let it sit there for like 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna do the other side. And then once I do the other side, I'm gonna level everything back out. I'm gonna take the jack out, pick it back up, let it sit for a little bit, come back. I'm gonna check the oil level and just make sure that it didn't drop. If it did, I'm gonna add as necessary. But that way we can allow all the oil to get to both sides of the axle tubes. Something I learned from Kodiak Truck. So I've been doing that ever since, and just a good peace of mind. Most guys just pull the cover, put oil in it, call it a day. But it's good to kind of take your time at stuff like this. This oil container is now a tool that I will be using. Awesome. I already torqued everything to spec, but I just want to verify each bolt, just make sure. They're saying 20 to 25 foot-pounds, But you know my style, 25 foot-pounds. It's gonna stay there. I actually don't have a 3/8 torque wrench. I broke it, so I need to get a new one. So I'm using my 1/2 inch, unfortunately. I always wondered if that throws the specs off though. You know, like, because I have an extension, an adapter to it, plus, you know, I don't know. It just makes you wonder if you're a pound or two off. Let me know in the comments if you guys are experts on that. So we are completely done with the install. Truck looks incredible. I wish you guys can see this in person. This thing is immaculate. And I'm really sad to see this thing get in the winter, in the salty winter roads out here, because it'll eventually happen. Really hard to see, guys, I know. That's the only problem. These are good for lifted trucks, I think. But now that we have the truck all good to go for the road tests, before the transcooler is installed, the PPE transcooler, which again, I'm gonna be doing a YouTube video on it. But enough with that. We have all the maintenance done on this truck for now. Let's go ahead and get on these rattan electric bikes and see what these things can do, as my wife makes fun of me as I'm running it down the road. I know it's not related to trucks and Duramaxes, but you guys already know the state of my channel, so this is why I'm plugging this one in. All right, so the way this works, pedal assist.
When it's on 0, that means I will be pedaling.
You'll just be pedaling
everything.
normally.
Yeah, it won't help me at all.
Right, but if you want to send it, you go, you
yeah.
go to tune 5.
If I'm in tune 5, the thing's gonna take off.
It's gonna roll coal.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my
right on the grass.
Oh, there it goes.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and take off.
Put it on 5.
Yeah, I'm on 5. I'm barely even pedaling. This is sweet. And then also, I think you can just hit the throttle and go. Yep, I'm not even pedaling. That's cool.
This thing coasts really good. There we go.
Things are fun. Bike looks good on you though.
This is cool.
Yeah.
You get exercise and just chill at the same time.
I think these retail about $1,400. I can't remember. I have to look on the line again. But
You like it?
yeah, I really like it. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be able to take it on the trails.
You want me to do burnout?
Yo, you wanna do a burnout right now?
Wait.
Go ahead.
No.
We're gonna drag race.
All right. Oh, let's see who wins.
Yeah.
Crash.
We're gonna do a rolling start.
Ready?
All right, ready?
Oh, wait. Are you ready to set?
Go.
Go.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna redo it. We're gonna do it.
Ready, set, go.
Peace. Oh.
Oh, okay, I wasn't ready. I hit the wrong button.
All right. You're on tune 5, right?
Yeah. Oh,
right.
wait. How'd I get to 4?
I don't know.
Oh, I hit the. Okay, ready. I'm good now.
All right, ready?
I'm on 5. Ready, set, go.
Ooh. Oh, you're beating me. Oh my goodness. Bye.
Oh, yeah, I almost got it up to like 30. I think it was like 26 miles per hour. How fast does the thing go?
28. That's what it's governed at.
Oh, okay.
So I think if you're on a downhill, you'll go faster.
Oh, yeah, probably. And if you're pedaling, oh, yep, like
Yeah,
that.
we gotta throw these bikes in the Duramax and go take it on a trail.
I love this.
Isn't this fun? Look.
Okay, that's enough. These are brand new, Earl.
We're gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I will leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in one of these bikes. I'm still in Tune 5. Woo! Definitely cool bikes, and I highly recommend them. But until next time, we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned.
Are you technically a tree hugger now? You went electric. Are you a sellout?
Why?
You went electric. Going green. Tree hugger. Did you save the planet today?
I think.